And we made it to Typhoon Lagoon. It is not raining as heavily at the moment, but there are more people here than I expected for a rainy day at Typhoon Lagoon. It's going to be fun because, you know, we're going to get wet anyway. Why not come to a water park? Sounds fun to me. Let's go have an adventure. It is definitely a cold rain. It's a little chilly. A little bit chilly. It's like 80 degrees, but the rain is definitely colder today. We are making our way towards probably the lazy river. Just sit back and relax. We'll get acclimated to the weather soon, relatively soon. It's not that cold. It's warm. David's running off. It's a cooler rain, but I'm telling you, water park in the rain is not a bad idea at all. There he is, in the rain. I like it. I'm loving it. David's like, I'm ready to go. Yeah, I don't want to hold David up. We can go. We do not have to stay. David, you can just stay under here. This is nice. You can just stay under here. Nice and cozy. Oh gosh, the pressure. Being pushed away. No, I'm being pushed away. I was thinking that only residents would do something like this, but maybe that's the opposite. Maybe only vacationers to the Orlando area would do something like this because, you know, if you're a resident, you can come here anytime when it's not raining and it's nice and sunny. I guess it's a new resident thing. It's got to be a new, it's a Michael thing. It's a Michael. David's already like, I'm done. David and I are making our way now down the lazy river, but take a look at some of the construction ahead of us here. You turn around, you can see there is a lot of construction right here. There's even a big tool right over there for them to dig up some of the dirt there. Hard to know what's going on, but something's definitely happening. Maybe some maintenance or something new. Hard to know, but it'll be exciting to see it happen. David believes he's found the perfect solution. Here we go. Yes, indeed, it is covered and rain cover. David has found the ultimate solution to stay safe in the rain. Hi, David. He's in there. He's in there. Hi. Just took a look at the forecast and it looks like our best chance to ride some of those water slides is right now. So the next exit we get, we're gonna get out of the lazy river and go for Crush and Gusher. It's one of David and my favorite ones to do. Let's go experience it. When we walk by a 5-minute wait at Misadventure Falls, you can't not do it. Here we go. I've never seen the parrot working as we go by, so it'll be so cool.
Hey, that comes the delicious, I mean, honestly, man.
Looks like it could fall down at any moment. Uh-oh, it's creaking. Whoa! Oh my God. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Whoa! Oh no! We're going in! Whoa! Whoa! Bye! Whoa! Oh my God! Yeah! That's another one! That's another one! Ah! Come for the finale! Whoa! Got a PhotoPass picture too! What'd you think, David?
That's great.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Would we do it again?
Totally.
That was awesome. I love it. But Crush Gusher now?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. This is good to know. Pineapple is for double riders, coconuts for single and doubles, and banana is only for doubles. So you can only do coconut if you're single rider. But if you have doubles, you can choose from any of the three. Single rider Coconut Crusher has stopped, so we are going to ride together thanks to the lifeguard Greg, who said it's okay if we just kind of, instead of waiting for this one because they have to clear it because someone did get stuck because they, I think, were too light, we're gonna ride together. Yo! So now we know Banana Blaster is there, Coconut is the one next to it, and then I think Pineapple, I think that was the last one, is at the end. So we got a picture to commemorate that moment. Crush and Gusher. Oh, I loved it. Now I can tell David is just a little bit chilly, so I think we are going to call it a day at this point. Magical day?
Magical day.
Absolutely. We're going to continue it on today by probably going to the theme parks and Disney Springs maybe a little bit later. Still deciding that. Gonna go home now, shower, change, and then continue on with the magical day. H2O Glow Nights is definitely something I want to try in the future. It looks really, really cool. Hidden Beach, located near North Shore of the park, near Fred's Dive Bar, ages 18 and up. We'll have to experience that in the future. Showered, changed, and back in the car. We are now making our way toward Animal Kingdom Lodge Jumbo House. For many reasons, one of them is just to explore, another one is to relax, see those animals, and the third, Zebra Dome. Definitely got to try one of those since we're here. It's a great day for it. And we have made it to Animal Kingdom. I am sticking with the G7X Mark III for now. Want to continue to test it, see how it works out. I can see some advantages to it. I really, really can. Still working on the audio though. I'm going to turn it down, try turning it up, have to turn it back up again. Just working those little kinks out. Do not have the external mic yet. Going to work on that. Do not have extra batteries yet. Working on that too. Still deciding if I'm going to keep it. Haven't made my mind up yet. I see advantages. I see disadvantages. We'll see. We're just going to test it out today. Now, without that extra battery, I found myself not pulling up the camera as frequently as I would with my big camera because I have like 12 batteries. I just never hesitate to just film what's happening around me. So it's just something to consider. You know, of course, I could get more batteries. I'm sure it would be great. I could adjust the white balance as I'm walking around here. But it's just something to consider, you know, what works best for us. And even the focus doesn't look like it's right there. Still don't think it's right. Still working on it. See, so it's little things like that that make me say, I don't think so. Thank you so much. All right, we'll see if it has me now. 2019, I'm releasing a camera without dual pixel autofocus. That's surprising to me. That's surprising. That's all right. That's okay. You know, live and learn. Go experience new things. Making our way outside to take a look at those animals by Jambo House. I'm taking a look, see how the camera does in the very bright light as well. Might try the integrated ND filter. It's the middle of the day, so this guy is just sitting down, relaxing, waiting for the sun to go down a little bit because it is definitely warmer. But a beautiful day at Jambo House. Take a look, you can see the birds just hanging out there after the storm, relaxing over there. Not too many animals out today though. They're out there, but the issue is it's the heat of the day, so a lot of them just kind of like to hang out in the shade right in the middle of the day, so we'll see more of them later on, I'm sure. After sitting back and relaxing, watching the savannah for a little while, Dave and I are going to make our way back into Jambo House. Perhaps, maybe, try a Zebra Dome, and yes, perhaps, and then make our way eventually to Animal Kingdom later this afternoon. As we were sitting here in Jambo House, I just realized that Disney construction workers are putting a few new items maybe into that room right on the top level there. Looks like maybe a bed frame or a cabinet. Just rearranging some furniture, getting things good to go for other guests coming in the future. Cool. I had never taken the time to notice these kind of signs before. Now David and I are just kind of watching and reading these as we're standing here. One in particular, the plants fight back when animals eat the plant. Sometimes they'll produce some chemical after that first bite or two, and then it becomes less tasty to the animal. Or some of them have like some sharp thorns near the center of the plant so that they eat the outside, but not the center. So the plants are able to survive with the animals. They coexist together. Again, things like this, you really taking the time to appreciate is awesome. I love it. Now you may recall the last time we were here together, the pool was closed for massive refurbishments. It has since ended that refurbishment. The pool is wide open and guests are enjoying it. There they are, the one, the only, the Zebra Domes. David and I have reservations at Yak and Yeti, so we're debating it. Maybe? Maybe. Maybe. We're still deciding. If not today though, Zebra Dome is another day. Now David and I have been discussing it for a while, but the idea of tables in Wonderland have been on my mind for some time now, and I think that I am just about ready. I talked it over with my very smart brother here who knows all about those things and talk about numbers and all that, and he agrees. David, does it make sense for me to get Tables in Wonderland card, considering how many times we're going to be going to table service restaurants in the next year?
Considering your current status of dining calculations, I would say yes.
Okay, so that's what we're going to do on our way into Animal Kingdom, Tables in Wonderland. It's a 20% discount on table service meals. I have a 10% with my annual pass, but you get another 10% with Tables in Wonderland. It costs $150, I believe, for annual pass holders and Florida residents to buy it. But then, you know, depending on how many table service restaurants you go to, you can easily make that money back, especially if you have large parties with you. So I have a feeling we'll be doing a lot of table service over the next year. Makes sense. David and I were just talking about the straws at Disney and the paper straws and how they're really, honestly, really, they're not working. They're just not working. They crumble on you. You have like a 2-minute timer once you stick it into the liquid and they totally crumble on you.
Right.
David's idea was very, very smart. He just mentioned, why doesn't Disney give out metal straws? And I think it's a smart idea. Here's one that I think Disney could get behind. Ready for this, Disney? You go to a restaurant and you purchase a metal straw. Let's say $1. And then you use it throughout the day. And at the end of the day, there's a return area. You return your straw, you get your $1 back. To me, that solves everybody's problem. That solves everybody's problem all at once. If you don't return the straw, you can keep it. It costs you $1. Doesn't that make sense?
It does.
And then you return it, you get your $1 back. Yeah. I mean, that to me is the solution because the paper straws are not working at all. Not at all. So, something to definitely work on in the future. We made it to Animal Kingdom, now making our way through security and then through the main gate. Looks like it could rain at any moment, so we might meet you inside. We'll see. I know, a lot of rain. A lot of rain. Not today. It's rain every day. It's the rain every day state. And we are back at Animal Kingdom, headed off to guest relations now for that Tables in Wonderland card before our dinner at Yak and Yeti. Just stopped by guest relations and found out that there are so many blackout dates with Tables in Wonderland. David and I have to reconsider it. So we're going to reconsider it and think about it. There's a lot of factors to it now that I didn't know about. Blackout dates and automatic gratuities. Got to figure that one out, but then we'll decide. Welcome to Harambe Village, making our way now to Kilimanjaro Safaris. I love the vibe, love that music. It always sounds so good. Look at those bongos out there.
They do have horns, so you can see their little bit. They are turning that little bit of pink already. It kind of looks like they're blushing. They do have a wingspan of 7 to 9 feet wide.
Oh my gosh, giraffe crossing the road.
They actually eat for 20 hours. They only sleep for 30 minutes every day. You see that tongue as well. You see that dark tongue that's sticking out. Oh, so cute. Yeah, some animals out here probably think their name's Aw, because that's all they hear all day.
So cool.
Look.
You don't know what Giraffic jam. Gotta love the Giraffic jam. Hey, Mr. Giraffe. Who's it? That was close.
Hey. They do not have the 5,000 pounds. They are some of the largest animals.
David, what did you think of that safari?
That was an awesome. It's been too long, and it was a really great one we got today.
The Giraffic jam.
Giraffic jam was my favorite part.
Awesome. They were all over the place, blocking the road, but it was so cool to see them so close. Yeah. It is almost 5 o'clock, so almost time for a reservation at Yak and Yeti. But before we get there, why not a very cool picture in front of the Tree of Life? One of my all-time favorites, and one that David remember fondly.
Oh, I love this spot.
Yak and Yeti table service, here we come. Starting to get a new appreciation for the G7X Mark III in this situation. Kind of a small little camera sitting on the table. It's actually doing exactly what David's camera is doing right there. David's camera's right there on the table. David's there, so it actually does make a lot of sense in some ways. So seeing advantages to the camera in little ways. Looking at both the menus, and Kate told me that Kobe beef burger is very hard to beat. So probably going to be the burger. I don't think I can resist it. So looking forward to that burger. And on a side note, I feel like the temperature is a little bit higher than the last time we were here together. You remember I mentioned it was super, super cold. It's still kind of cold. It's higher, but it's still a little cold. So maybe just like a degree or two warmer would be perfect. Maybe. Take a look at the Kobe beef burger right there. Looks absolutely delicious. Cannot wait to see David's reaction as he tries it. David, take a bite.
Kobe beef burger. That's really good. That's a really, really, really good burger.
One of the best you've tried?
Definitely one of the best.
Okay.
Contempo burger, this burger, David King's right now.
There you go. Let's give the Kobe beef burger a try. So glad I followed Paige's suggestion with that spicy mayo or whatever it is, and the pickles. When we put it in there, in the burger, it adds so much. Just look at it. It looks so good. It tastes amazing. After a great meal, David and I are making our way back to Kilimanjaro Safaris. We have fast passes, and as you can tell, the lens is looking a little foggy there. I think it'll clear up by itself once we acclimate to the temperature. Kilimanjaro round 2, it's always different because animals are out at different times of the day, going all over, eating something, or just grazing. It's so cool.
Those other animals on the right with the very large horns, those are Ankoli cattle. They look kind of heavy, but they're actually hollow with a honeycomb shape on the inside for 3 seconds.
Very cool.
Now, lions do rest
Mr.
most
Lion
of the
over
day. They
there.
rest about oil that
Oh, that's
actually
so
goes on their
cute. Look
fur,
at that
makes them
lioness over there.
waterproof.
Was it good, dude?
Awesome.
Love it.
Really
I forgot David has never seen Rivers of Light, so we're taking a look at some of the flowers out there on the water. Definitely thinking about doing it tonight. It's been modified since I've seen it last, so definitely interested in seeing it. Another great test of the low light capabilities of this camera is done on some low light rides. One that comes to mind for me is Dinosaur. Let's go experience it. Looks tasty. Raptor. Oh my gosh, so scary. Whoa.
Identify.
Definitely not so scary. He comes. Whoa! David, what did you think of Dinosaur?
It was a great one.
And you told me that you hadn't been on it for like 10 years?
Yeah, it's definitely not as scary or loud as I remember.
Okay, but you would do it again?
Definitely.
I love walking in here for the prehistorically good prices. That was the sign outside, pretty funny. And the all-around cool feel. Right above us, it looks like a toy set with a train going by with dinosaurs up there. It's awesome. Now we're making our way toward Rivers of Light. It's 8 o'clock now. Starts at 9. We'll take a look at that line. Shouldn't be too bad. Got our seats for Rivers of Light. Starts in about 45 minutes. Excited to see it. Take a look at this view. Rivers of Light about to begin, and I'm loving the low light on this camera. The focus, it comes and goes. Focus comes and goes, and I will admit that pretty willingly. But the low light so far, been pretty impressed. I can't tell if it's even focused on me right now. I think maybe. Hard to know, but we'll get there. Good for low light though. More to do. Look at the new electronic screen right there on the sail. Here they come. Wow.
The Rivers of Light.
Woo! David, what did you think of Rivers of Light We Are One?
Really an awesome show.
You liked it?
I did. I feel like it was better than I was expecting. How about you?
I think that they improved it. I remember the original Rivers of Light, and I feel like this one is better. I don't know why, you know, I do miss the shamans. That's a big one I do miss. I think of the shamans quite a bit. But this was a great show. I really did enjoy this one. After a great Rivers of Light We Are One show, we're making our way to Pandora, World of Avatar for Navi River Journey and to continue the late night test of this camera. So far, I've been extremely impressed with low light. Focus, okay, yes and no. But low light, 1.8 aperture for those who are thinking about camera tech, pretty good. Entering into the heart of Pandora now, and I think you might be able to see me a little bit more than my other lens, and we can go by the drummers and take a quick look.
I can't believe it!
I'm liking some of the low light that I'm seeing. I am very impressed with some of the low light ability. Wow. I can't tell if any of it's in focus or not, but the low light is very, very impressive. That's our journey. So cool. Butterfly as wow. Take a look at these glowing plants right here. So cool to see them all around. And of course that waterfall at night. They try to get some photopass pictures here throughout the night to kind of capture this waterfall. Oh, they're actually out right now. There's a photopass photographer right there to capture you as the water is coming down. It makes for a very cool shot. Interesting side note, the standby line for Flight of Passage says 115 minutes. And hate to break it to you, but I believe it. I really do. Glowing plants all around. I'm going to take David on the bioluminescent walk. That's what I call it when you go around from the Night Blossom area and Satuli Canteen, kind of the bioluminescent walk. The ground at night lit up. Very, very cool to see that. So waiting for focus, 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 waiting for focus. Still waiting, still waiting. Anytime's good. I'm happy anytime you're ready to be in focus. I'll be here waiting for you to be in focus. I'll just wait. It's cool. No problem. That's fine. Take your time. No rush at all. Just gonna... Oh, there we are. Okay, we're in focus. And we're making our way out of Pandora, World of Avatar. Waters in hand from Satuli Canteen. Keeping hydrated on our way out. Take a look at Tree of Life behind us. We're saying goodnight. We're going to see more of the Tree of Life in these awakening shows in the future. Overall thoughts on the G7X Mark II, day 2 of the trials in the parks. I've been impressed mostly with the low light. The 1.8, that's the low light aperture, is extremely impressive to me, especially in Pandora, in Navi River Journey. I was so impressed with that low light. The one big issue, still glaring issue, is the focus. I have not edited this yet, so I don't know how the focus is going to look, but I have a feeling like it was off more than it was on focus, which definitely is an issue. So I will continue to test this. I think tomorrow I will start bringing my big camera back, just because I do love the immediate autofocus. That's a big part of it for me. Is this one going to stick around for those low light rides? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. How you interpreted the video. Do you think they look good? Is it worth it to keep, especially at night and low light rides? Or maybe it's just worth moving on to something else. I don't know. There's a lot of factors here. Let me know your thoughts.
Watch your head and your step as you enter the car. You've all been out.
And we found the car. Thank you so much for sharing in the magic with us today. It was so much fun sharing it all with you. Until next time,
Have a magical day.
see you real soon.